What if I told you that there is a secret to success for 2024? What if I told you that it's actually pretty simple, but it's not very easy? And what if I told you that it's going to take a lot for you to get to, but it's going to be so worth it by the end of this year? Well, I think I got the secret, but I don't know if you're ready for it. I'm just going to tell you anyways, because this is something that not only I need to work on, but I believe many people in this generation and in our society today need to work on. And the secret really is not caring what people think about you. Yeah, not caring about it. You see, even when I was making this video, I remade it so many times because I'm like, oh, it's not perfect like this. It doesn't look the way I want it to look. It doesn't look the way people are expecting. Like, their expectations of you have nothing to do with you. So why are you putting all that pressure on yourself? And some of you are like, well, it's easier said than done. Yeah, it is. Some of us just have it. I don't even want to include myself, but sometimes I really don't care. But a lot of people just have it where they're like, yeah, I don't care. But you see the people who care the least make it the farthest. And so I'm like, God, I want to make it far this year. I want to go beyond my own expectations. I want to make it to your expectations. But you can only make it to God's expectations if you're following God and not the opinions of others. So here are 3 things to think about when you're like trying to get over this fear of man mentality. The first thing I think about is, 1, I am called. There is not a single person on this earth can take away the calling that God gave me. And the same thing goes for you. When you are called to something or to someone, nothing in between in that journey is meant to hinder you. Sure, you're going to go through roller coasters. You're going to go through ups and downs. But it's not meant to stop you. It's meant to make you stronger. So when you're called to something, everything else around you, including people's opinions, must respect your destination, must respect your journey. Because you're called to that thing. You're called to do that. You're called to go on that journey. You're called to be that person. Being obedient is the number 1 thing that's going to get you from point A to point B. Because if you're obedient to people's words, you're not getting far. Respectfully. I say that with love. I say that with care. You're not going to get far based off of other people's opinions of you. Because at the end of the day, they're not called to where you're called to. That's why they're tripping. That's why they look at you funny. That's why they say whatever they want about you. Talk is cheap. Which leads me to my next point. You think about, okay, you're called, but also you think about the cost. Do you know how valuable you are as a person? Like, everyone's fingerprint in this world is different. Nobody is the same. Everyone is unique. Even fraternal, infraternal, identical, whatever, I don't know what it's called, identical twins, they are not exactly the same. They may look the same, but they're not exactly the same. And the same goes for you. You are priceless. Like, literally priceless. So don't let someone put a price tag on you based off what they have to say about you. No. We're not doing that in 2024. I was watching a TikTok literally the other day, and this girl was talking about how people nowadays aren't afraid to fail. They're afraid of other people seeing them try. And I was like, oof, yeah, that's the one. Why are we so scared to have other people see us try? Is it because we're scared that they're going to laugh at us? They're going to point their finger at us? They're going to say whatever. Sticks and stones may break my bones. Words will never hurt me. First of all, that is a lie. Words do hurt, but they can't become your identity. So remembering how valuable you are, what you were put on this earth for, you weren't put on this earth by accident. You were intentionally put on this earth to do something specific. So if you're going to let other people's words hinder you, then you're really just wasting your time, and honestly, other people's time, because other people are waiting for you to do what you need to do. So remember that you are priceless. You are valuable. Everything you have to say, everything you have to put out there is valuable. So when you remember that, you're kind of like, if I'm priceless, then why am I allowing people to put a price on me? In fact, I'm putting myself at a very low cost by listening to what they have to say about me. We're not doing that in 2024. So that's called. You're called. You are priceless. You're at a cost. And what's the 3rd thing I have? Oh my gosh. Oh, control. When you realize how much you control your own life, you then tend to realize that other people try to control your life that doesn't belong to them. Like, your life is for you. The only other person that has control over your life should be the Lord. Okay? Because he put you here. Otherwise, no. No one else is words, not their words, their opinions, their thoughts about you, their looks, nothing can be in control of where you're going. See, you could get very far, but because of other people having control over your mind, you stay stagnant. Like you're stuck in the mud because you're scared that you're not people pleasing or that you're doing too much. No. I could do the most because I'm in control of my life. So what if they laugh? So what if they try to tell me what to do? No, you know what's best for you. Set those boundaries. That's another thing. We don't set boundaries. Especially as a young generation, we have a very hard time setting boundaries. We're not doing that in 2024. Set those boundaries. Set them with your friends. Set them with your boo. Yeah, I said it. I said it. And I meant it. Set the boundaries. Set the boundaries. Because those boundaries are going to keep you stable. And, you know, you can't go far without stability. Let's be honest. Let's be real. Okay? So think about that you are called. Think about the cost. Okay? And think about the control that you have over your own life. When you give other people control, you lose literally respect for yourself. Because it's like, who am I? I'm becoming who they want me to become, not who I'm called to become. And now I can be compared to other people because I'm trying to be like everybody else. No, you are not meant to be compared. None of us are. So just remember that in 2023, don't care. Don't care what they have to say about you. Live your life, girl or boy. Okay? Because life is short. So let's start acting like it. Love you guys.